a starter of some poached eggs over some grilled asparagus. So to get my poached eggs started, I'm doing some water here. It's about, I don't know, a couple of inches of water, just up to the rivets in the pot here. That will let my eggs be under the water, because if they're not under the water, they're so not gonna be cooking. Now, the key to making poached eggs, and what we're really looking to happen here, is we're gonna put some eggs in a gentle water bath and cook them ever so gently so the whites are all done and the yolks are still warm and runny and flowing. The key to achieving that is vinegar, about 3 tablespoons. I find this is the perfect measurement for that. It helps if you make that noise, because that will give you the unit of measure. So that coagulates the whites, makes them sort of hard around the edge the second it hits that pan. When I was a kid, my job was to snap the asparagus like that. You know what? I don't have time to do that in the restaurant anymore, so I just do this. Look at that. Super speed demon. And those guys go in my thank you for coming bowl. You know, they're woody. Maybe if I was gonna make asparagus soup, I might use those, but for today, not so much. So I'm gonna get these guys ready to grill. I'm gonna put them on a little sheet tray. Okay, and with this dish, you know, in a poached egg, I really love some bread to mop up that egg yolk. So I have a lovely loaf of Tuscan bread here that I'm gonna do in big fat slices to grill the same time as my asparagus. I'm gonna go ahead and earl up my asparagus, because I'm gonna shoot these guys on the grill. You know, asparagus isn't something all the time that we might think to put on the grill, but I actually really love it. It gives it a beautiful sort of charred color and flavor. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna grill some bread as well. Grilling is one of those things that, you know, it's like sort of a guy thing that we like to do. My dad is an excellent grill man. He actually shovels a path in the snow to his grill all winter long. And he says, my daughter, who's a chef in New York City, says I'm a good grill man. So makes him very happy, but he actually really is. So let's get these guys on there. Woo! Little fire. Keep your arm out of there. Ho, ho, ho. Smelling good already. I'm gonna grill my bread at the same time. Okay, let's hold this for later on. And let's think poached eggs. I'm gonna go ahead and poach these now. You know why? Because I can. Who knew you could poach eggs ahead? We poach them ahead and we put them in a little bit of an ice water bath. I know, right? Who knew you could chill a poached egg? But I'm telling you, every single time you go out for brunch and you have an Eggs Benedict, there's not some little guy there poaching an egg to order every time. So eggs are really a great thing to serve with my asparagus. The yolk drizzles down there. Ooh, look at beautiful things happening. All right, so poached eggs, one of my favorite ways to cook an egg. It's actually not only, you know, healthy, no oil and all of that and stuff, but it's fun to do. So I've got my water with a little vinegar in there, hot, boiling, and I'm gonna turn this down so I see things kind of settle down. Instead of like a crazy, you know, egg drop soup we're making here, we're gonna do nice, easy cooking to make sort of an egg jacuzzi. Very gentle cookery here. So we give them a crack. We drop in very gently to the surface of the water, and that egg kind of makes a lovely little egg package due to the vinegar that's in the water. That's what it does to the egg whites. All right, 2, 3, and numero 4. All right, look at me. I'm poaching. I'm gonna be chilling. I'm checking my asparagus. I've got my eggs poached that I'm just removing from my poaching pot and putting in my water bath. That's what I like to call my holding pattern. Let's get these guys off. I am gonna let those hang out right on the tray that I earled them up on. Look how beautiful they look. And you know what? We're gonna serve those at room temperature. I am all about serving cooked food in a different method in the restaurant at a room temperature. That's a trick that we use all the time. So I've got a little bit of garlic that I'm gonna rub on my bread. It's amazing how one little clove of garlic with just a few strokes on my bread can make such a big flavor difference. I'm gonna drizzle this with extra virgin olive oil, my big fat finishing oil, as I plate it. I'm going to swing back into poached egg mode. So I'm really going to just take one of my eggs out of the holding pattern into the poaching water that I had set up earlier to warm it up. And while that's warming up, I am gonna go finish up the salad for this. I have a little bit of baby arugula. I am gonna dress this guy with one of my favorite vinaigrettes, fresh lemon juice, of course salt, and my super high quality extra virgin finishing oil. Toss this guy around. Perfect. All right, let's plate him on a pretty little plate here. Thanks for coming. Some of my grilled asparagus that I did earlier. I'm gonna dress some of my grilled bread with lots of olive oil. Cut this guy in half. Ready to roll. Poached egg out of the warming up water onto a pit stop. I really don't want my salad to be soggy from poaching water. So right onto the asparagus. Look how beautiful that looks already. Oh! I'm gonna grate a little bit of Parmigiano over there and a little bit of fresh lemon zest to carry on that fresh lemony flavor. Oh, beautiful. Couple drops of this. And the toast for sopping up that egg yolk. Is that gorgeous or what?